This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hello everybody! Continuing on with our Decsent journey into the dark look at. Now, a lot of my stuff's beat up and old, but that's okay. Today we are going to be taking a look at Decsent Journey into the Dark, the Road to Legends expansion. Now, we're going to be taking a look at every expansion, but this one here really changed the game. It took what was a very simple premise, a very easy, easy to learn game, and it added more of a campaign element, and increased some of the things with the Overlord, the story that goes into it, sieges and things like that. So many things that it brought into it. It really just does a fantastic job. Now, if you have the original base game and you haven't played Roads of Legends, which I doubt that there's anybody that hasn't, but I really suggest that this is, if you're going to go out and get one expansion, that you go out and get this expansion for this game. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down. I'm going to show you the book and talk through a few things. There's a ton that comes in this fantastic expansion, and why I consider it one of the best expansions ever made, because of how much it enhanced an already great game and made it just even better. So let's go down to the table and then we'll come back and get my final thoughts. Now, of course, this can't be like a regular unboxing because this box is like 1,000 years old, and I made a copy of this. Okay, well, we actually have the rule book here, but you had these boxes which were fantastic, so you can keep your campaigns going. You got a whole bunch of new tokens and stuff like that. So I haven't used a single one. Your campaign sheet. Blow these up. They're going to help you, especially if you're sieging cities and all this other stuff. Your heroes, their experience points, their total conquest points. Are you running a campaign? The dungeons, all the fantastic dungeons that you can go through. And you know, did you explore all these? You know, what kind of loots? What lieutenants did you defeat? Your power cards, your trap treachery, your event treachery. You know, all this wonderful data was kept on these cards. That's why I've always made copies of these fantastic things. And of course, some more baddies, of course. I believe they came in this one. The Great Worm. Wow. You ended up getting 22 more pieces, so it already added, and as you can see, you had another side with a four-side, double sides, but you got 22 extra pieces, and then a ton of more cards, both for the Overlord and as well as more treasures and other fantastic things for our heroes. Let's take a look at the book, because the book really hammers it home. And I'm going to move this a little out of the way, and then we'll zoom in a little bit, right? There we go. All right, so, and we don't edit anything here. We are who we are, okay? But this book, the art was just always fantastic. So again, it talks about plot cards, upgrade cards, party upgrade cards. So you're going to be able to upgrade things, dungeon level cards, things for our Overlord. Again, breaking down kind of everything that you pretty much already know, and how things progress. It teaches you how to begin a new campaign, and then of course you have your hero marker. Again, here we go, a breakdown of the Terroth map, okay, which is really key, because this beautiful map is going to help you go through and you know, set up the campaigns and the sieges and your dungeon crawls and all the things that you're going to go through in this fantastic experience. Just absolutely beautiful. And then, of course, like I said, you have dungeons, and you have you're going to be doing some outside battles, breaking everything down, explaining the land of Terranoff, because this is really where you really got a great feel for it. The obstacles and props that you're going to be dealing with and what they do, how they affect your playthrough, advanced special abilities that you're going to be able to add into your campaign. It just added so much. And then, of course, all the different dungeons that you're going to go through, your dungeon levels, and how these just added everything to this, and just made this. I mean, look at this. And then rumors in certain areas, and just it was something that gave you so much to what was already a fantastic game. Now, the last part I want to show you is this fantastic map. We saw it in the book, but I just felt that, hey, you know, to really nail this home, you guys got to see this and how beautiful this is. So you have all these wonderful towns that you're going to try to siege. Okay, all the keys where the markets, the defense for the city is, the alchemist, the temples, where your dungeons are, and it's just full of dungeons. Your threat keys, your legendary area, your secret master, where there's secrets held, and this is where all your cards are going to be, and how a game week turn sequence goes, how time passes, resolving siege, the overlord gets his shot at things, and then the party's action, how they're going to react, and how this is going to lead into just so much. There was so much in this fantastic expansion, and it did so much for what is a fantastic game that I think is underrated a lot, because a lot of people only know, you know, the second edition. So I love it. I'll stick by it, and I'll say it's one of the best, and we will be going through all this extensively. So let's go up top and get my final thoughts on the Road to Legend expansion for Decsent Journey into Dark First Edition. I mean, just you know, what do you say about an old classic like this? I mean, what do you say about an old classic about this? Well, it's great. It's fantastic. The boxes where you put everything into, and you know, that was the original way of how to keep your character from story to story, and it was just like amazing back then, and just did a fantastic job. Truly, and you could see why I speak so highly about this. This book and all it does, and Kevin Wilson, how he just really just brought so much out of this fantastic game. But just to let you know, hey, you know, I love this game, and over the next month, February is going to, we've got a very busy February, I can promise you that. But each week we will be doing something with Decsent, and leading up to painting, and you know, once my arm, it feels a heck of a lot better. We're going to be doing painting, we're going to be doing playthroughs, we're going to be doing solo playthroughs, and really giving you a feel and a taste of this fantastic game. I think you're really going to enjoy it. We have so much going on this month, and I promise you that we will be fitting more and more Decsent First Edition as we go. And then once we're done with First Edition, we'll go into Second Edition. Don't think that we're going to leave that one out. We've got plenty to do here at Rob's Tabletop World. So I hope you enjoyed this, and until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.